I'm here with Barry Cavanaugh and Kyle Evans from Axiom Equipment Group. We're going to check out what they brought to the Rental Mart today. Thanks a lot, you guys, for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah, great to see both of you.
Yep.
So Barry, why don't you start us out? They tell me you're the grizzled veteran of Axiom Group. So why don't you start out telling me about the group and who you guys are and what you're doing?
Yeah, thank you, Patrick. So a little bit about us at Axiom here. We've been in business as a company for over 30 years, specifically with the new products here, the MegaGen line of generators and the Metrolight line of light towers, as well as our Mega Tank fuel tanks, which we're not presenting at this show, but we will be in shows to come. That's recently launched. What we do is we manufacture these products for the rental industry largely to use in the construction space, mining space, and kind of the many other industries. But we've been doing this specifically, I guess, for about 3 years now. We're really proud to launch it to the rental market, and that's about it.
Yeah, awesome. Kyle, why don't you tell me a little bit about where you guys are going as far as markets? I know we talked about that earlier.
So we're really trying to break into the rental market is really where we want to go.
Yeah.
It's what we identified as the best avenue to get our products into the market.
Yeah.
They are the biggest distributors of equipment,
right,
of this kind.
Yeah.
And so we're really pushing that market, that industry. We've had really good success with some of the partnering with some of the rental companies in Ontario and across Canada, even a couple into the US as well.
Yeah.
And that's really where our main focus is.
That's awesome. Well, it's always nice to see new people trying to get in there and get into the rental market and give some people some different offerings. So,
sure.
Listen, let's start out and have a look at what you guys brought to the rental mart today. That's great. So I guess we're going to start, Kyle, with you on the generator, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So what are we looking at here?
Well, so this is the Z48.
Yeah.
It's part of the Z series lineup. We have 25 kVA up to 150 kVA. A couple of specific options we have that are standard on all of our units are built-in load bank, 30% load bank, and the 600 volt switchable.
Okay.
So the reason for the load bank is with Tier 4 final, you get a lot of wet stacking.
Right.
And so that with a generator, you have to have load on the gen end and on the engine. That brings up to 30% load. Just make sure that the engine's working hard enough to keep the engine from having carbon buildup and wet stacking.
Yeah.
The 600 volt switchable is another option that we put in when we were in the rental industry. We identified it as something that we would have liked, and that keeps it so we have one unit. We don't have to have a unit that's 480 and another unit that's 600. We can have it all in one package. So a couple of other little things we've got is we've got the fuel in, fuel out.
Okay.
So you can connect a external fuel tank directly to the unit.
Oh, very nice.
And then on the inside of the unit, it's just a ball valve to switch it over.
Okay.
So ease of access. It's
easy.
It's very easy for the mechanics to work on. We made the units with one large door. Makes it easier for the guys to get in. And then single side service. So you can do an entire oil change and everything from one side of the unit.
Okay.
Instead of having to walk around the unit.
You don't have to dig around the other side.
Exactly.
Right. Very nice. Kohler engines.
Yes.
Yeah.
We went with Kohler engine and the McCulty gen end. They've proven themselves in the industry. So
They're pretty solid.
Absolutely.
They're very reliable. Everybody likes them.
100%.
And they're not as expensive as the Hondas.
There you go. and they're available. There's availability on them, which is
that's nice.
A big thing for us.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the other things that we did for the mechanics is we've actually put a removable fuel tank on the back of the unit.
Yeah. Okay.
So if in the rental industry, you often get bad fuel put in it, or somebody drops a rag or something into it. You can actually pull this grate off in the fuel tank and the fluid containment, slide straight out the back and in the field inside 45 minutes.
Very good idea. Well, that shows you guys had a background in the rental industry before you even got into manufacturing these things, right? So
and we involved
some of that in. Yeah, and you got your mechanics involved.
Yeah.
Great.
So then we've got, on the controller side of things, we've got deep sea electronics controller with a module in the back, put a SIM card in there.
Yeah.
GPS telematics.
Okay.
So you can control this unit from your phone.
Perfect.
You can start and stop from your phone. You can see how much load is on it. You can see what your oil pressure's at, your fuel
get
level.
alerts if something goes wrong.
If the unit goes down, you get an alert on your phone.
Yeah, great.
100%.
Very needed, especially when you're leaving that out there with one of your light towers or something for long periods.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if someone tries to walk away with it on site, you can track it on your phone.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do at that point, but anyways, you know where it is.
Exactly. So you got convenience outlets, 350 amps and then a 20 amp, two 20 amp plugs there.
Yep.
And then you got your 3-phase hookup here.
Very nice.
This here is
nice
for
and simple.
your cold weather package. So that's when you plug that in, it starts a engine heater, coolant heater, as well as a battery blanket and a trickle charger. So if you know it's going out in the field, plug it in. You know it's going out on a rent, you plug it in for an hour in the winter before it goes out, and then it's ready to fire
It's
up.
basically ready to go.
Exactly.
That's a Saskatchewan feature right there.
Yeah, 100%.
Perfect. Absolutely.
And then just on this side, we'll sneak back here.
Yeah.
We've got just our battery disconnect. And again, something the mechanics requested with an interior light.
Oh yeah.
So
very nice.
Makes it a little easier for the guys
Don't
to
have
see.
to hold that flashlight in your mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's great.
And then here we've got the on-off switch for the load bank.
There we go.
So this is in the off position, it never turns on. In the on position, automatically turns off and on as required.
Okay.
And then this is your switchable for your voltage.
Yep.
So your voltage selector, you got 122/40 all the way up to 347/600, and
Fantastic.
that is also lockable.
And you can lock it.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's important. Good. Very nice. Down here, by the way, right now, so you're getting a good idea of how nice it is.
Thank you, Patrick. Yeah, so this one here is our Metrolite ELT 4320, which the 4320 represents 4 320 watt LED lamps on this light tower, which is very bright. It's industry leading as far as that goes. We have a full 22-foot mast on this light tower. Other competitive models have typically kind of in that 14 to 18 foot. So ours gives you a full height light tower mast, which is very important. One of the things that's unique about our products here is that you can plug this unit right into a 110 outlet, or you could have 4 of them daisy chained off of a 30 amp twist lock up to 250 feet apart between each light tower. So if you had a generator like this, you could, because it has 2 30 amp twist locks on it, you could actually run 8 of these light towers with no emissions, no noise, nothing, off of one generator. So that's kind of a unique feature of it. As far as how the operation goes, it's a vertical mast light tower, easy crank system. But what we have here, this is the outlet, as you can see here, for plugging it into the 110 outlet. If you just change it over to, I'm not going to do that because it'll turn the light off, but if you just move this switch over to multiple tower here, and then you run the cabling in between these, like in and out of each of these here, to do the daisy chain. So that's how this works. What we've done as well, just as a kind of a unique feature, we put
leveling
level bubbles on the
it.
top, so that you know that the unit is level, just for safety and that kind of thing.
Yeah, great.
What we've done as well, as you can see, we have outriggers for added safety. Has an 80 kilometer/hour wind rating, so you go in pretty much any construction zone. And then what we've done is we have these wheelbarrow handles for easy moving. So you just slide these out.
Very nice.
And then you can pick it up and move it. One of the interesting things that we've had a few clients tell us about this unit is that it's basically theft proof, because it's 550 pounds, which isn't too heavy. But it's too heavy for 1 or 2 guys to move. And you can't back up and tow it away. So those are some of the, I guess, highlights of the the ELT 4320.
Yeah, fantastic. And what are we looking at back here?
So this one here is our ELT 4C, which is a 4 kilowatt diesel light tower. Just in a sense, a standard diesel light tower. We have this one in 4 kilowatt and an 8 kilowatt. We also, in our DLT series, we also have an 18 kVA, which is about 15 kilowatts, which is essentially a light tower with a generator on it. It's got a 50 amp twist lock, 230 amp twist locks, that kind of thing on it. But this one again has a vertical mast. It's got 4 LED heads on it, very bright. Some of the unique features of this unit, though, is this unit has 110% fluid containment, so you don't have to put a tray underneath. It's got the full cold weather package, as we mentioned. We have the deep sea controls for remote monitoring, understanding where the fuel level is, when next maintenance is due, that kind of thing, GPS. And also one of the other unique features is the automatic on-off with a photo eye, so that you could set it to turn on at night and off in the morning and that kind of thing. So those are some of the unique features of this unit, and that comes with all of our diesel light towers.
Great.
That's about it for this one.
Nice heavy trailer hitch on it here, and rated, highway rated as well? Or?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Of course, we have forklift pockets and lift bales on this unit as well to move around site. So.
Very nice. Well, listen, Barry, it's great looking stuff, and thanks for bringing it out and showing everybody at the Rental Mart.
Thank you, Patrick.
All right.
All the best.
Yeah, take care.
You bet.